Hey you guys, I am coming at you today with two book reviews actually. Can't hold them. The first, they're the House of Night series. This one is Chosen and this one is Untamed. This is the third and fourth. And I have to warn you guys, this is going to be a bad review. So if you love the House of Night series, then you probably wouldn't want to watch this because you probably want to hate me and unsubscribe, and I don't want that. But yeah, so and there's probably going to be spoilers in this too. But these books are really old, so I bet you guys have already read them anyway. But okay, so the first one is Chosen, and God, I can't even remember what the second one was about. But Zoe was the new training to be the new priestess, and she was, I think, the leader of the Daughters of Darkness now, and she had imprinted on Heath, her ex-boyfriend, and the love triangle, the love kind of square, I guess, is her, Eric, her boyfriend at House of Night, Heath, and Professor Lauren. So that's like her issues, and I hated Zoe in this book. Seriously, I hated her guts. I could barely finish this book. Seriously, it was so bad. Like, the writing is very, 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 very immature. Like, I think PC Cast didn't even have any idea about writing this one. I think it seriously is like a 13-year-old fangirl wrote a book about House of Night. Like, I really, really loved the first and second. I really did. I devoured them. This book, it was agonizing to read. Like, there's one part, like, she's like, these people are very obsessed with parentheses. Like, having little tidbits in there. Like, now that I could lose it, parentheses, and Eric, I suddenly realized it was kind of cute, parentheses. Eric was more kind of cute, parentheses. I had talked parentheses. Like, they're everywhere. And it gets annoying, and I also didn't like how Zoe backtracked so much on everything. Like, seriously, the first, like, at least four chapters is just back stuff. And I've already read it, because I read the book before that, you know? So it was kind of annoying. Like, at least this much could have been shaved off. At least. And I thought that she was very, very, very bitchy. And I actually preferred Aphrodite in this book more than Zoe, so that was kind of weird. Like, Zoe didn't make me laugh as much as Aphrodite did. The twins are still my favorite, and Damien, and Jack is kind of annoying, but because he's so like, ah! But I didn't care for him. But I did find something funny, and I bookmarked it. See if I can find it. At least I thought I did. Oh yeah. Her sneer deepened. Look, I wasn't being nice. I just didn't want Stevie Ray foaming at the mouth and eating my parents' help. As Mother says, dependable illegals are really hard to find. You're all heart, Aphrodite. I mean, that was funny. And the twins are still kind of funny. I find it annoying when they say, "You're right, twin." Yeah, twin. I'm like, okay, seriously, I know they're twins. Like, twins. I know. Like, this first and second book, that's all they talked about, is how much they loved each other and were twins. I get it. You don't have to keep saying it. So, yeah, this wasn't it wasn't interesting. I mean, there was a couple parts, like, I really appreciate the plot, and I think the plot's amazing, and it's a really good idea, but I just don't like how the characters are written. I like some characters, but the idea is better than the actual book. So, not a fan. The second one finds us with Zoe. This is all spoilers, sorry guys. So she ends up, because I know I wanted to look for spoilers because I really didn't want to finish the book. I did, but I so badly just wanted to, I just want to know what happens, because that's just my curious nature. And so I wouldn't have to read them. I'm like, okay, seriously, just tell me what the hell happened, so that way I can never touch these books again. How sad is that? Okay, so anyway, so I think I might be doing you guys a favor. So Zoe ends up being priestess, and Lauren Blake dies. He gets killed, and she ends up Heath. She breaks up with Heath, and then Eric walks in on Lauren and her making out or something, and so he breaks up with her. So she went from like 5 guys wanting her. That's another thing. Everybody except for Damon, because he's gay, and that's the only reason, wants to get into her pants. And I find that very annoying. Yes, she's High Priestess, whatever. It kind of reminds me of Harry Potter and kind of Twilight too, where this new shiny toy thing is like all that they talk about, and everybody wants her, and she's so amazing. And I don't think so. I think this book, Untamed, was a little bit darker than the other 3, and Zoe wasn't as annoying, and she wasn't whiny as much, but I still didn't care for it. So, if you guys still want to read it, definitely this one was better. The first 2 are the best so far, but this one's better than Chosen. Chosen was just horrible. It was painful to read. Sometimes it's almost like you can tell what part Kristen wrote and what part maybe. You can tell who wrote what, because I think a lot of the passages are a lot more mature and some are not. So I think PC Cass wrote more of the plot where Zoe has to battle all these things and do all this stuff, and I think that's PC Cass' way of doing it. And then I think Kristen was in charge of the teenage interactions, and I don't think they meshed well together. I hope that makes sense. But because I think PC Cass says in the beginning that she needed help, figuring it out, so she employed her daughter to do it. So I think, because she's younger, obviously, and I just don't think that it worked. I don't know. I'm just not a fan. I love the idea, and the covers are beautiful and gorgeous. I just wish that it had more substance. I don't know. It's a no-go for me. And I'm so happy that I didn't buy, like, I kind of went ape crap and wanted to buy Tempted and Hunted as well. And I'm so glad I didn't, because those books are $20, and I would have been pissed if I spent $20. Oh, fan fiction. I am writing currently another fan fiction, a Jacob and Bella fan fiction. As you guys know, I love my Jacob. It's basically going to be a fan fiction about them growing up, and it's going to be a different kind of story, so I'm very excited about that. And I also, I'm not getting much for my birthday just because my mom lost her job, and it's going to be okay, but money's tight right now. So I'm probably not going to get anything for my birthday, which I'm totally fine with. I'm not into presents that much. But I did get this from my adopted grandparents, and it's religious, of course, and it has the footprints, which is my favorite Bible type of verse, and it says, "It was then that I carried you." So in the verse, it's a man walking on the beach, and there's 2 sets of footprints, and then there's suddenly one, and the guy asks, "Well, where'd my footprints go?" And then he goes, "Well, you weren't," something like that, and you weren't strong enough, so I carried you. And so that's one of my favorite quotes, so this is where that came from, so I wear it all the time, and I love it. So yeah, definitely check out my fan fiction. I'm currently writing it right now. I probably will do 2 chapters, which it'll be kind of long. It's definitely not going to be like my Bella one. It's going to be a lot more tamer, so you younger readers will be able to read it. So I'm really excited about that. And I think that's all, pretty much. I have to decide what book I'm going to read now. Oh, I love doing that. I love picking it. I love ending a book and then thinking which one I'm going to do next. So I'm very excited. So yeah, I hope you guys are having a great day. It's kind of overcast here. I think it's going to rain, but I don't know. So I hope you guys are having a great Friday, and I'll talk to you soon.